South Sudan Ambassador to Uganda, His Excellency Simon Juach Deng Juach, and other dignitaries from the embassy took a diplomatic visit to WestNile region of the country up to the borders of Kaya and Nimule via Elegua and Oraba to speak to South Sudanese communities. Upon his arrival at Masindi, a town hosting quite a number of South Sudanese refugees, the ambassador and the embassy dignitaries were warmly welcomed by a group of South Sudanese women. Speaking to South Sudanese communities in Masindi, the ambassador emphasized on unity and building strong, resilient, peaceful and economically stable communities of South Sudanese living in refugee camps and those that are in South Sudan. In his remarks to South Sudanese living in Gulu, His Excellency Simon Juach Deng Juach called upon everyone to promote the culture of peace and harmony among all South Sudanese. He also asked South Sudanese refugees who would want to voluntarily return back home to speak up their interests, and the embassy will come in to support the process. Speaking to immigration officers at Nimule border, the ambassador asked the officers in charge to make sure that as a member state of the East African community, the immigration department should make sure that there is an equal treatment of all East Africans, and no East African should feel he or she is a foreigner in South Sudan, and no South Sudanese should feel is a foreigner in any other East African countries. He also emphasized on the need to maintain peace and create a good atmosphere for the movement of people and goods across the region. In a meeting with both Ugandan migration officers and South Sudan migration officers, the RDC of Amur district and His Excellency the ambassador, together with other diplomats from South Sudan embassy, ironed a lot of issues related to trade and movement of people and goods across the two sister countries. Speaking to the Commission of Morobo County in Kaya, the ambassador mentioned various issues including security, business relations, and a call for the armed groups that are making lives of people and goods difficult to come back home on a negotiating table to iron issues and matters that affect them to give a space for peace and development.